after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. McCaffrey on the counter. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Purdy now to throw. That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Purdy looking to throw. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense and go, sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go. That's exactly what this group has done.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Check 41. 11 mighty.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Right there, 54. 12. 11 Thomas.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Burrow from his own end zone. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Burrow on play action. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And Burrow going to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. This one caught by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 2nd down and 4. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.